Hello, my name is Lily and welcome to my niche. So as you guys can tell, I'm back in my old bedroom because I'm currently on winter break and I'm back at my parents' house. So a very bland, boring background. And I was also dumb and forgot to bring my lighting and a tripod with me when I came home. So you're currently on my one tripod that I did bring, which is a little grippy one, and on top of a step ladder that we have. So if the camera falls, I hope it's after I finished filming. Now to the real video content. So in case you guys didn't know, I am not doing the notes this year. That was a 2021 thing only. Unless you guys want me to bring it back again in the future, you can let me know. But for 2022, we are not doing the notes. Instead, I'm going back to the typical resolution thing. So I've set myself goals and resolutions for the year. But instead of writing it as a plain old boring list, I made it into a fun, funky art piece. So I figured I would read you off my resolutions for this year and then I would show you the work that I made. So without further ado, here's Lily's 2022 goals. Goal number 1 is to get 1,000 subscribers. I have been growing this channel and as of right now, I'm sitting at 100 subscribers, which is insane because I know I started out the year in single digits. I think I had maybe 7. So the fact that I managed to get to 100 within a year is kind of crazy to me. So thank you all so much. Yet again, I probably said thank you in a million videos, but thank you very much. But now I'm setting myself a heftier goal of getting to 1,000. So let's see, fingers crossed, maybe that'll work out by the end of this year, but I don't know. So that was my first thing on my agenda and the first thing to go on to my art piece. Goal number 2 is to get a love life. It'll probably be unsuccessful because, well, I've had no success in the first 19 years of my life, so I don't see why the 20th would be any different, but you know, a girl can dream. Otherwise, I think it won't matter because I have too high of expectations thanks to fictional men, romantic comedies, and Disney films. So thank you so much for making me only love fictional people. It's really helpful. Goal number 3 is to get more colorful clothing. Last year, and now I'll be continuing this into this new year, I've been trying to get more colorful clothing in my wardrobe because, well, everything's just so boring now. I feel like everything is either like white, tan, black, or like a weird gray toned teal. And I'm just like, I'm not living for it. I mean, my hair is pink. I want bright colors. I want like a really bright, obnoxious red and like an obnoxious orange. Not like neon, but like, you know, like it's a bright color that like slaps you in the face. Like I want color. I will look like I walked at a 1980 or 1990. I don't care. Just let me live my colorful dream, okay? I want to look like an artist palette, but like a fun, funky, fresh, psychedelic dream, okay? That's all I want. All I want. Will it happen? I only shop at thrift stores, so probably no, okay? But I'm gonna try really hard. I'm gonna keep looking for color and I'm gonna try to make it that every outfit I have is very colorful and bright and fun and have very minimal neutrals because I'm getting angry with neutrals. So that's why I doodled into the corner of my art some fun, colorful clothing. Goal number 4 is pretty straightforward. I mean, I drew a plane after all. I want to travel. If that wasn't clear, I want to travel. I haven't gone anywhere in like a couple of years now because I was supposed to go to New York City and then the week before I was supposed to go, 2020 happened. So thanks. Goal number 5 goes in tandem with goal number 4, which is getting a passport. I just don't have one yet and I need to get one. Goal number 6 is to start waking up early and become a morning person, which I'm not. I am a night owl by nature. I will stay up until 3 in the morning reading Archive of Our Own fanfics online because I like to, and I like staying up late, and I really gotta fix that habit because it ends up where I sleep in and like waste the day away because things are only open during the day for some reason. That's a quirky thought, isn't it? But yeah, I'm gonna try and fix myself from waking up late and running like late to class because I'll realize that I only have like 10 minutes to get dressed and eat and get to class. It's fun. I've never been late but I've been close. So waking up early is definitely needed. So we've got a little sun here to remind me that I need to rise with the dawn. Goal number 7 is to get some structure in my life because, well, I really need it. So I drew up a schedule on the piece of art because, well, I'm so bad at scheduling things. Like, I will sit on my phone for like 3 hours, and it could have been when I was editing a video, but now I have class where I have to make dinner, and it's just like, there's no time now because you wasted that time doing nothing but scrolling through Instagram for 3 hours. Why? So I'm going to try and like get a planner for myself and drop schedules, like not schedule my life down to the minute, but just being like, you have to do this from time A to time B. And if you go on your phone, that's just bad. You need to get order in your life, Lily, because you are currently just a walking chaos person, okay? Yes, I get all my homework done, but I am chaos and I have nothing organized ever, okay? I am a messy creative type and I really need to try to order myself, okay? Not perfectly, but just enough that I actually accomplish more stuff than I currently do. Goal number 8 is money. I need a job. That's as simple as that. I mean, unfortunately, YouTube doesn't pay the bills for me, so I just have to keep trying and then get an actual job, be it for during the school year here and then into the summer, so fun! Goal number 9 is to journal, which is gonna be like a combo of like bullet journaling for scrapbooky type things, and then as well just like emotions, because, well, I like to capture how I feel in the moment. I mean, that's why I video a lot, is to capture me in the current moment, so then I can look back and go, wow, look at her hair. It looks so bad right now because she ran out of overtone, so it looks really sad. Or I can be like, oh, look how cute she is. So that, and also I feel like it's good to like release your emotions sometimes onto the paper and just be like, blah, now it's out there and I can stop thinking about it. So I think that'll be good. I might not do it every day, but I'll do it like probably once a week or something. So I drew that up as a little journal on my artwork. Goal number 10 is to move. I'm a college student. I'm just gonna keep on moving for like the next 5 years, most likely, possibly even 10. I don't know. I am a young person. Moving is what I will be known for. Number 11 is to take more pictures. Ironically, despite me being a person that made vlogs for like a whole year basically, I didn't actually end up capturing a lot of my day-to-day or my life or hanging out with people because I'm someone that gets really in the moment, not like a I'm so in the moment type thing, but like just I'm hanging out with someone, I don't think to like take a picture with them. So I've tried to make that like a new habit, and I'm gonna continue to try doing that, where it's like, oh, I'm with somebody, let's take a selfie. I know it's corny, okay? I know it's corny, but it's just be like, look at it, we did this together, or, you know, something else. Like, just because I feel like I'll look back on my year of photos and it'll be like almost nothing of like that I've actually captured, or it's just like, here's pictures of me by myself, because I'm usually taking them for my Instagram or for my YouTube channel. So yeah, taking more pictures is goal number 11. Goal number 12 is possibly the most important goal on here because it's about watching anime and finishing them, because I have this horrible habit of where I start a show, not even specifically anime, I just start a show, I get like halfway through it, and then I get bored because I've been binging it for the past week, so then I'm like, you know what, I'm kind of sick of it, and then I stop watching it, and then I never go back, or if I do go back, I just keep rewatching the seasons I've already seen because I'm looking for something that I've already seen so I don't have to pay attention. It's a problem, it's an issue. I literally have not watched past the first season of Fairy Tail. Like, whatever's available on Netflix, that's all I've properly seen because I got nostalgic about it. I started watching the show when I was in middle school. I watched that first season, couldn't find the rest of the show at the time because I was a dumb middle schooler, and then I just kept rewatching the first season, and now it's like the sense of nostalgia for me, so I can't be bothered to go and watch past it because I'm like, but then it'll ruin what I have in my head about what happens to them, because where I'm at, everybody's pretty happy, and I know it gets way worse. So we have an anime eye that's watching me and telling me I have to finish an anime if I start it, okay? So I've even started a new anime today. I started Love is Hard for Otaku, okay? I started it and I'm going to finish it. It's only 11 episodes, so I think I can do it. Let's hope I can do it. If not, that's really sad. That's like maybe half a season in normal anime. So number 13 is to get my ears pierced. I was actually ironically supposed to get them pierced when I was 13, and I forgot to do it, and then I just never did it. So better late than never, right? I'm almost gonna be 20 soon, so. Goal number 14 is to cook more. And specifically, I just wanna learn new recipes because I really only know how to make 2 things that isn't like box mac and cheese or ramen. So I wanna be able to make more and have a broader options for food at night, you know? So if I can have a bit more variety in my diet, I'm sure it would do me some good. So yeah, I just want to learn some new recipes. And for this drawing, I made a little calcifer on the frying pan because, well, I mean, we all know I love calcifer. Goal number 15 is to work out. I mean it this time. I say this every year, but this year I mean it. I'm gonna do it, and I'll put it in my structured life, and I will finally actually be healthy. Goal number 16 is to draw more on my iPad because I have Procreate and I use it, but I feel like I don't draw enough with it. And I really want to just improve my digital art making skills, and maybe I'll even post stuff if I like it enough, you know? Goal number 17 is to look into Etsy because, well, I feel like I should try to get a side hustle so I could put something up there during like the school year. I don't know if I'll make stickers or art prints or earrings or whatever the 10,000 things that you can put up on Etsy is, but I'm gonna look into Etsy a little bit. Goal number 18 is to organize because, well, I mean, I don't know if you saw my November notes, but I like bragged about cleaning, and that's because like I have a horrible habit of like tornadoing stuff everywhere, and then I just clean it up and then it gets back to that state in like a month or 2. So I need to find a place for things and probably go through my stuff so I have less things. But to be fair, I live in a studio and it's very tiny, and I don't even have a drawer in my kitchenette, okay? So I can't even put like my like silverware and my knives in a drawer. There's no drawer there, okay? So, you know, I feel like it's okay that I don't have a place for everything because there's not a lot of space in the room. But for organize, I just drew this little box thing because I figured everything needs a place, and that's why there's all these shapes in their little boxes. Goal number 19 is to try new foods, which I guess could go along with the trying the new recipes, but I feel like I should just try like a lot of different things, not even necessarily stuff that I could make, just like things at restaurants, because I'm kind of a picky eater. I don't get chicken tenders, but I get like the same thing usually every single time. So I feel like I should really like try more things. Number 20 is better plant care. I have 2 plants right now. I have a Dieffenbachia and I cannot remember the other one's name. I think it's something with cami in it. I planted it earlier on this channel, I think in like the June notes, but they're both unhappy. I need to find a lovely like plant goddess who knows what she's doing, and then she can tell me what I've done wrong to my plants, okay? That's what I need. Goal number 21 is to play Zelda Breath of the Wild. I bought it back in November and I started to play it, and then I just stopped playing, so I really want to finish it. I've like barely started, like I'm maybe 10 minutes into the game, I think, so I wanna get into it and I wanna finish the game. I bought it because I didn't really have any like proper video games on my Switch. I had Animal Crossing, and while Animal Crossing is a real video game, I just feel like it's not like, you know, the same as like Zelda games and stuff, because, well, I mean, unless you consider like terrorizing your villagers to leave, I don't think there's any combat. I'm not very good at video games because, like I said, I played Animal Crossing, and prior to that I've played Sims and Minecraft on the PC when I was like in middle school. So it's been a while and I've never had a console, so we'll see how I do. Goal number 22 is to write at least once a month because, well, I don't write nearly as often as I should, be it for fan fiction or for original works. I don't get to write a lot, which is kind of sad because I really love to write. If I could do it once a week, that would be amazing, if not every day. But I have a feeling I'll be too busy with my day-to-day life that won't happen. So instead, I'll aim for at least once a month. And maybe I'll actually finish some of the prompts that I start on archive. Goal number 23 is to get 300 Instagram followers. I'm currently sitting at 140, so I feel like that's a bit of a growth for me at least. So goal number 24 is to make at least 3 film projects. They don't need to be super long. They can be like Wishing Stars, which is only like a minute, but I just want to do more of that like creative process type stuff. And I'm setting the bar low on purpose so that way it won't be hard to achieve the goal, and then next year I can maybe bump it to be higher. So 3 is my number right now, but if I get more than that, that'll be great. Number number 25 is to read at least 5 books this year because, well, yes, I do read a lot and I read plenty of fan fiction. I don't read actual books ever, so I'd really like to get back into that habit of reading actual like physical books. Goal number 26 is to do less mindless scrolling. I'm sure plenty of people are guilty of this as well, but I will use Instagram for like 3 hours. Just straight up, I will just keep scrolling and going around in circles. I won't even like be watching YouTube. I will just be on Instagram watching the really bad reels because it's not TikTok and it's not nearly as good as TikTok, but TikTok is too addictive for me. So I have to not have TikTok because otherwise I will be there for like 6 hours and up until like 6 a.m. So to prevent myself from doing that, I look at reels, which is worse because then I'm on there for even longer trying to find good ones. So yeah, I'm gonna try and cut down on my screen time basically because I have a problem. Goal number 27, I say my phone specifically in the artwork, but I really just mean all devices, but I wanna be off of them by 10:30 at night because I'm planning to make like 11-ish, hopefully, my bedtime, so I'm like asleep or going to sleep by then. So I figure the recommendation is like a half hour before bed, be off your phone, and I'm assuming they mean like all devices because it's the blue light that keeps you awake. So I'm gonna hopefully be off of them, and then maybe I can read a book for like that half hour and then go to sleep and fall asleep and wake up at a normal hour. Goal number 28 goes into one of my other hobbies that I haven't done in a long time, and that's to finish a cosplay. Cause yes, I do cosplay, I just don't do it nearly enough. I've started to make a new Ravity cosplay back in 2020 and I never finished it. So if I could finish that, that would be great, or any number of other cosplays that I have. I'm a very simple woman. Give me a completed cosplay from myself. Goal number 29 is to go to a convention. I haven't been to one since 2019, so that would be really fun to go again and possibly wear a cosplay that I had finished this year to that convention, so that would be really fun. Goal number 30 is to tidy more frequently because I do not tidy nearly enough, and that's how we get those hurricane messes after like 2 months, because I don't put things back a lot because I'll forget to, and then I get busy and then I'm like, oh, I'll do it later, and then later never comes. So I just need to tidy like once a week and everything will be better. Everything will be fine. Goal number 31 is I need to really learn how to utilize GoodNotes more because I bought GoodNotes on my iPad and I started to use it at the beginning of the semester, and then I stopped using it, and I feel like I should really learn how to utilize that app way better because I know so many people say it's really good and I feel like it would really be worth it. So like I need to learn how to utilize it better and find like a system that works for me because note-taking has never been my strong suit. And I made it in the shape of the GoodNotes app on the little drawing, which I think personally is very cute. It's hard to read, but it's cute. Goal number 32 is to get a tattoo, which I know, so revolutionary. A 19-year-old wants to get a tattoo. Wow. But I don't know if this one will actually happen because I personally, for my first tattoo, I want it to have some personal meaning to me. After that, they can be whatever I want, but I just want the first one to have some meaning. And currently, I don't have any designs or anything that I'm like, oh, this has blah, blah, blah meaning to me, and I want to get it for that reason. So I'm kind of waiting on that. So we'll see. Maybe within the year, I'll find something that I'm like, oh, this really speaks to me because of blah, 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 and like that. So afterwards, I'm sure it will open the floodgates and I will end up being covered in tattoos. I mean, have you seen how many stickers I have on everything? Like my laptop is covered. I love customizing. So if I can customize my body like it's artwork, hell yeah. Goal number 33 is to properly make Spotify playlists. Because I never make Spotify playlists, I just listen to my liked songs, usually from top to bottom, or if I shuffle them, I get songs from like early high school, if not middle school, and then I hate them, and I skip them all the time, and it's like, what's the point, Lily? Just make a playlist. So I just need to make them. I think if I go with like monthly playlists of songs that I find or I like for the month, that'll be good, and then I can just listen to them, and then I can make a new playlist when the month is over. Goal number 34 is to sew. I haven't had to do that in like a long time, so if I got to do that, that would be really fun. Yes, I made alterations to those gopheralls a while back, which you can watch here. But I haven't done like proper like make a garment from beginning to end in a long time, and I think that would be really fun to do again. So I could probably do that with like the cosplay stuff because I'm sure at some point I'll have to sew something together, but I just miss sewing a garment. I miss swearing at my machine when it doesn't work how I want it to. I miss that frustration, guys. And for the doodle on the page, I decided to make the sew out of like a little piece of thread as if it were going through the needle, so I think that's kind of cute. And finally, goal number 35. I know it's been a long video, but we're finally here. And goal number 35 is to bake, because I like sweets a lot and I'd like to get better at baking outside of just making cookies. I'd love to make a cake from scratch. I am the queen of using the Pillsbury box cakes. But I'd love to make like a cake from scratch, or make cinnamon rolls, or really anything. I just want to bake, you know. I want to be a cute baking gal, okay? I want to have a cute little apron, and I'm gonna look adorable, and I'm gonna have delicious food to eat afterwards. I think it'll be great, guys. So yeah, and without further ado, here is the completed work of my 2022 goals. So what'd you guys think? I think it was pretty cute. I think I'm gonna make it my iPad wallpaper so then I can be inspired by all of the little goals that I have for the year, and then just be like, ooh, I should do this, I should do that, I should do this. So yeah, I also think this is a great way to do your resolutions instead of making a laundry list that looks really overwhelming by seeing all the things you need to do, and instead making it like a vision board with different doodles to be like, oh, I should do that. And it's really inspiring, I think. Also, you could do this with just like pictures you find online. So if you're not like an artiste, you can just take like pictures from Google and put them together on like a Google Slides and just be like, look it, this is what I want to do, and then just be like, oh wow, I think this looks great. So yeah, feel free to do this yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can also follow me on Instagram at lilies.niche. Also, all my other social medias are linked in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider comment, liking, and subscribing, and possibly hitting that bell notification to get everything that I post. I'm currently trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, like I said at the start of the video. And if you're still here, thank you so much for still watching. That means a lot to me. Otherwise, I think that's all I've got to say, guys. So until next time, my name's been Lily, and this has been my niche. Bye!